Mo made a remark about the statistics with regards to online growth, online shopping growth. You mentioned something like 125 billion, which is going to explode up to 200 billion. And clearly, growth can come out for two ways, either through penetration primarily, or through acquisition of new users or online shoppers. So which one of the two you see being the driver, the growth driver, and how this would have implications to stock selection for me as an investor when it comes to decide which location I should invest? Because clearly, if we're going back to penetration, I would be looking at existing sites, therefore we're trying to find assets around these existing sites. If, however, we're talking about new online shopping kind of a crowd, then clearly I would be looking mostly to new locations. So what is your thinking on that kind of front? Thank you.
Thank you. I mean, I don't have the exact breakdown of the projected growth and where it's going to come from. But fundamentally for us, we want to invest in locations that are long-term core. So where there are bodies, where there's population, you want to be close to infrastructure, you want to be close to population. So again, generally we're going to favor locations that are already fairly established, locations that are close to major population centers, close to major infrastructure and road networks. So, you know, emerging markets clearly will continue to see a high year-over-year rate of growth in online retail. For example, if you look at Eastern Bloc countries, I'm sure there will be increasing double-digit growth in terms of online penetration. But the fundamental markets themselves are fairly small. So again, in terms of next 5 years, I would place my bets on the bigger economies, on France, Germany. I like, you know, the Benelux region, certainly, you know, metro areas, Madrid, Lombardy region we talked about. So those are, you know, and then, you know, the backbone of France, UK. So main core markets, I mean, there's no secret sauce here. It's very simple.
In terms of online retailing, I mean, if you look at the sales growth areas for retail in general for the next couple of years across Europe, apart from Eastern Europe, there's very little growth. So all the online retailing actually coming from currently retailers who sell their goods via shops. So it's still the same people in the same area. So the only thing which is changing is some different retailer with a different format kind of is delivering to consumers, and all that new issue is with dealing with returns. But we also have to kind of consider there's a lot of retailers who are going to go out of business or have less business than the past, and they're going to return also logistics space to the market. Luckily, a lot of that space is a bit outdated, so it's not going to impact the market as much, but we shouldn't be looking at online retailing as kind of something coming out of the blue, completely new. It's actually, to a large extent, just a shift from one retailer to another.